السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. حياكم الله في آلان الجزء الثاني. آخر مرة وصلنا لدار الرعاية، بس اكتشفت إني ما أقدر أطلع منه ولا أقدر أحول الجانب ألم من هناك، فقررت إني أرجع وراء لأقرب محطة أو مكان فيه تحويل. بالمرة نسوي سويتش لآلان، يعني نغير الترتيب شوي.
I was back. I wasn't able to escape. A dark presence had stopped me.
طبعا آخر مرة خلصنا الدرافت الأول
I'd seen the title page of another manuscript.
اللي هو هذا،
Return.
فالحين
I remember
بدأ
reading it, but
الدرافت
it felt
الثاني
familiar, important.
اللي هي
I
المسودة
had to
الثانية.
find it. The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft, back at the beginning, but closer to my goal.
السؤال هو هل المسودة الأخيرة بتكون أيضا على الصفحة ولا لا، على السبورة ولا لا؟ نشوف.
I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
ما أدري هذيك جديدة بعد ولا لا.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time we wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
طبعا هو الحين يقول لك بدون مفاجآت، بس احنا عارفين ان الحين بيصير اشياء غريبة.
We have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
It could not be opened on this side. What the hell?
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury. And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say. Come on in and listen, lost words you've been missing. Now the fire you're bearing, the stories early on. My dreams would light up my imagination, and you had nightmares night and day. Yeah, but with the clicker I chased those frights away. Ooh, you, so true. So here is a clue of hope to remember. Visions that come true. Bend the lights with steel. So made a champion of light. I'll show you the herald of darkness. Lost in the never-ending night. Dive and deep to the surface.
Finally.
And the award goes to Alan White.
And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers. It was all too much, I had to get away. The story's the end, all a piece of true fiction, meaningless in the face of creation. But there is more to it than meets the eye. I never meant for it to ruin my life that way. You just say you let the jaded lie. Dark shades could never save the day. So sad, but true. Fighting the nightmares, torture life which I can't curse. A reality made of dreams. He could write a new story like Tom Zane before him, and maybe they'd be happy once again. Just one shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage away from the city, a romantic getaway.
ايش وقف؟
That was interesting.
خلص كذا؟ ما باقي شيء بعد.
A vision.
Such a dark place, am I trapped in here? Is this real? I cannot remember. There was a manuscript, it held a key. A vicious cycle I must not surrender to. Echo seems to speak out again and again until I figure it out to bring this song to its end. You have to find your way out to bring this song to its end.
And I thought this place couldn't get any stranger.
champion of light.
Catchy, right?
Herald of darkness, lost in the
واحد ملاحظة الملاحظة هذه قاعد يمسح سجادة.
Ai, että nyt on kyllä joo. Laitto pojat jenkkakoneet soimaan. Äätänä.
It was all about me. This performance the dark place was putting on. But I had no control over it. I knew how utterly lost I was. The payphone was ringing again. The mystery caller was back at it. I had to find out more.
Alan Wake? Do you know who I am?
How the fuck could I?
Whoa! There's that famous temper. Lucky thing I'm not a paparazzi.
You keep jerking me around, refusing to tell me who you are.
You remember? You... Oh, fuck me. Alan, listen. Tell me, how much do you remember? Did you visit Parliament Tower? Did you find anything there?
Yeah. Alice is in danger. Scratch is reaching out to her, and there's another manuscript. Not initiation, return. I saw the title page. I don't remember writing it.
Return? Oh man, this is what we're after. The Scratch can't have it. Our survival, the survival of the fucking cosmic everything depends on this. Come to me. Ocean View Hotel. I left my room key for you. It's right there on the payphone. Remember, the dark place works in loops and rituals. If the waves keep pushing you away, you just need to find another way in. We go with the flow of this ocean. Catch you soon, brother.
The Ocean View Hotel. A suspicious invitation to a shady meeting. Right on the money for the hard-boiled genre the whole city was built upon.
شوف أولع.
The Ocean View Hotel. My destination. A loop that delivered me back to the street. What did the mystery caller said? If the waves keep pushing you away, you just need to find another way in. With only dream logic to lead me to the hotel, I looked to the neon signs for guidance.
Dark presence is out there. It's hunting me. Its spies are always watching. It's trying to catch me. I think it did more than once. It's stealing from me. Stealing my identity. It wants to be me. Replace me. Twisted version of me. Scratch. Mr. Scratch. It's slithering into the story. Once it's in the story, I have to use it to keep the story true.
story I was building was fragile, constantly under attack. There was no time to waste. The dark presence was only a step behind me.
You're the killer, the cult leader. It's in your eyes.
No! You got the wrong man! It's Scratch! There's no time to lose!
You're going nowhere.
واللي يعرف مؤدي الصوت كيسي ماكس أو ماكس بين توفى قريب. كان في سرطان دم أتوقع أو شيء.
I was dead tired. I just wanted it to be over. It was all my fault. I'd had this dark place in my head for so long. Sometimes I'd forget the pain was there, like it was the way you were supposed to feel. I was not in a dark place. I was the dark place, the source of it all. The vessel. Me and the writer. We were the same.
This place kept pushing me under, getting into my head, poisoning me with darkness. I had to find a way to escape before it was too late. Too late again.
طبعا وضعية الموت هذه لها دلالة. أكذب عليكم إذا قلت لي إني أعرف دلالتها. يقولون الرجل المعلق أو شيء. قبل كان يتزحلق على السلالم، ما ادري ليش ما عاد يقدر يسويها. ليش الصوت عالي كذا؟
was using darkness as a weapon.
هذيك كلها واضح. الله.
City will suck you dry if you stay here for too long. You'll end up a lost soul, haunting the streets and alleys. A faded-out shadow, glimpsed by some other poor bastard on his way toward the same fate. Your broken dreams become a broken mirror, and the twisted reflection staring back at you with all the pent-up anger, regret, guilt, and shame was the monster you could never get away from.
Hey, Alan. How's the memory doing?
Sorry, who are you? Kidding. Good to see you, Tim.
You had me going.
Cozy place you got here.
You know, your disappearance from Bright Falls is still the only thing that folks talk about. Well, that and Deerfest. Is this where you ended up back in 2010?
You know about that?
I am the sheriff of Bright Falls. Or I was.
Are you related to Sarah Breaker? She was the sheriff of Bright Falls back in 2010.
Yeah, she's my cousin. I had a police sketch made of Door based on my dreams. I sent it around and Sarah recognized the face from an old case file from the 80s. I moved out there to look into it and became sheriff after she left to join the feds.
So Deerfest is still a thing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's bigger than ever. You know, I got zapped here right before it was about to happen.
Funny. Me too. What was in the case file about Door?
Not a lot of details in it. A local man named Warland Door went missing near Cauldron Lake. Eyewitnesses claim he was struck by a bolt of lightning and just vanished. I never found any official records of a Warland Door living in town or anywhere. Another dead end.
والغائب قلنا من قبل دور كان يقاتل أجداد شو اسمها ساقا الثمانينات بعدها اختفى. وساقا اتوقع مواليد 88 بعد. ليش تهاجم ابن الذين؟ ولا داعي.
I could see the Ocean View Hotel. I was getting close. The lights affected where the door led to.
أظل لازم تسويها 3 مرات رايح جاي كذا لين ما تضبط معك. أسلوب التخويف. في واحدة هنا بعد. ولا هناك بس.
Making a clean break, retiring, escaping, leaving all this sordid misery and terror behind. Getting in a car and driving till you see the sun rise, somewhere where the sun still rises. Settling down, buying a house, fixing it up, building a life, finding someone, It's a fool's dream. It would all go bad. And having let hope in, it would be unbearably worse than this. You can take the man out of the city, but you can never take the city out of the man.
اوريدي عارفين خمسة صفر.
The bar menu caught my eye.
ما في شيء بعد. غريبة ما هجموا الحين. لازم اشيل الليتس. كيفكم؟ صرنا يركض.
The room was empty except for the projector. More games. Was the film a message waiting to be played?
In this temple of shadow and mist, there's a window in the floor and a door in the ceiling. There's no knowing, am I standing still, or running, or kneeling?
You're the one who's been calling me.
Indeed. I'm Tom Zane. Welcome to the House of Zane.
The poet. The diver. You look like me. How the hell?
Or maybe you look like me, you handsome devil. The diver was a beloved character I played in one of my films. I'm a filmmaker, a celebrated auteur.
I need answers. Why is Return so important? What?
Alan, you always get worked up like this. Come on, I'll fix you a drink. You and me, Alan. We're in this together. Two artists collaborating, remember? Crafting the keys to our escape. Your magnum opus, Return, and its companion piece, my film. Sharing our life-altering visions, a melding of higher minds. Dreaming up our transcendental work of art. Here, in this room, 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 in this room.
The clicker. It's returned, but because we returned.
And that is how the magic happened.
Enough of this bullshit. Alice is in danger. I need another murder site to go further. Back to Parliament Tower. Scratches.
Your wife is safe, back in the real New York. But Scratch is reaching for her through an overlap. Return is the key to escaping the dark place. You need to get it before that freak does. There's a murder site here in the hotel. Let the waves of your writing carry you there.
Hello?
They're all yours. If anyone asks, you were never here.
المقاطع اللي طلعت تقريبا مش مقطع واحد، 3 مقاطع مختلفة. مرة جسي من كنترول دارلينج. وأخيرا نايت سبانك.
I had what I needed from him. There was another murder site in the hotel to guide me further toward my escape. I had to write my way to it.
Whispers from the police radio kept me awake at night. The word through the ether. A murder in the backdrop of a play featuring a murder cult. Huh. How meta can you get? He said, looking knowingly at the camera. I could sense the cult of the word in this, and their leader, Mr. Scratch. Rumored to be Alan Wake, the writer who'd gone missing years before.
The hotel was a perfect setting for a Casey story. I was on the right path. I would start at the entrance lobby. The entrance hall set the mood, where everyone had come in. The victim, the murderer, the detective. An idea, clear as a vision, waited for me here.
So you were the director of this play?
Yeah, that's me. Our performance of the cult was cursed from the pre-show ritual on. The cult is an immersive theatrical experience.
Uh-huh. You're gonna have to walk me through what that means.
Immersive theater. A play where the audience can participate, spread across this hotel. The cult is a legend. The only written copy of the manuscript lost, the play is passed on as oral tradition between theater companies. Each company only performs it once. The play was said to have special power. We were like kids playing with a Ouija board. And when you call for the devil, he will come.
The pre-show ritual. That's it. Set it up. Start from the beginning. Layers upon layers. A play about a murder cult infiltrated by a real murder cult. The ballroom was where the pre-show ritual was held.
تبي يقول الشعارات هذه مرتبطة بألعاب شو اسمه مثلا رمادي. مثلث الفارغ أظن يدل على شو اسمه جيسي. في مثلث ثاني معكوس أسود، هذا يشير لل شو اسمهم البورد أو مسؤولين في كنترول.
The room at the end of the corridor was closed off. It felt significant. Something terrible would happen there.
وهذا شعار لعبة ثانية ما أدري إيش اسمها، أظنها ما أدري ما نزلت يمكن.
I needed to find the key.
هذه غرفة 103 وعليها رسمة أبواب وكأنها دلالة على وارلندور رجل الأبواب. العجيب أن في الفندق اللي في برايت فولز الغرفة المسكرة يظهر رقمها 103، وطبعا شكل الفندق ذاك نفس الأوشن فيو اللي موجود في كنترول. البعض يتوقع أنه يمكن نفس الغرفة أو غرفة وارلندور يعني.
The scene had changed. The prop room had been changed from room 104 to room 225. The troupe were busy building their own Wicker Man, where they themselves would be sacrificed.
ملغ يعني. هذا ايش ما يسوي ريلود؟ لازم يجوك من هناك 10 أشخاص يمكن. شكله لحد الحين مش شايفني. هذا أظن شعار كنترول الثاني، الجزء الثاني.
It could not be opened on this side.
ايش واجد كذا؟ ليش صعب كذا؟ هذا مقطع جديد أخيرا.
This is Dr. Casper Darling, formerly of the Federal Bureau of Control. I think the signal is coming through now. Are you receiving me? Something shifted. The previously observed interference disrupting my broadcast has got fluctuation in gravitational forces. Either something moved out of the way or my relative position to it changed. But the alignment or the condition of this whole plane spiraled to a more favorable position. The ordinary rules of reality do not apply here.
هذا موجود في المكان المظلم ولا ايش؟
Best I can describe this place is a dreamscape. But who's the dreamer? And how do you wake up from this dream? I've been taking readings with the limited equipment I've been able to secure.
ولا هذا معدات.
Data accumulating. Hypotheses taking shape.
راديو أريال.
I struggle with this. That the way this place works makes any hypothesis immediately come back to alter and contaminate the data. Anyway, I've been working to capture and isolate and amplify certain frequencies from the background radiation ambient noise, so let's see what happens.
حاول يسيد القناة. معاناة الأولين هذه. قاعد يسمع آلان في الراديو.
Me to believe it's what's holding this place together. It's making it real. Is this the voice of the dreamer? What's strange is it sounds a little bit like my voice.
عجيب. ايش في خاف؟ قاعد يقول سأل أول شيء من صوت الحالم، أو هل هذا الصوت اللي قاعد يحلم. بعدين قال هذا العجيب إن صوته يشبه صوتي. طبعا احنا نعرف إنه هو مؤدي صوت آلان، لكن لما اللعبة ولا المنتج يشير لهالشيء معناته أنه له أهمية. ما أدري هل بتطلع في علاقة بينهم. كان باقي طلقة، شلون صارت طلقتين ما أدري. رصاص شوي يخلص. كان أكرمونا شوية برصاص. أظن المفتاح موجود. أيوه
Hey, Tim. New map, huh?
Yep. Like, I've never been to New York, but I can tell you that this ain't it.
I heard you humming again.
Yeah, I can't get this song out of my head. It's a real earworm. I hear it in my dreams.
I know that song you keep humming. It's the theme from Night Springs.
That old sci-fi show?
Sci-fi horror anthology. I used to write for a long time ago.
Like, it sounds a bit nuts, but I think the song is connected to Door. Or it's my subconscious telling me that this is all pretty out there.
جديد الأخضر. حتى وشاف هذيك جسي صاحبة الشعر الأحمر. أخيراً
Good evening. A writer trapped in a dream world attempts to write a story to shape reality around him and escape. He is beset by visions leaking in from realities beyond his own. He uses those visions as inspiration for his stories, in hopes of giving them power, to make them come true. Us, hidden few, know that ultimately he will succeed.
كان هاي جديدة المقطع بعد.
Many of his stories collapse back into
قاعد يقول في النهاية راح ينجح أكيد.
to remain as they began, works of fiction. And yet, maybe there is a gleam of truth to be unearthed from these tales. A rare glimpse into the unseen realities beyond our own, offering us intriguing avenues of contemplation as they transpire in the night springs.
طبعا نايت سبرينج عبارة عن برنامج مسائي يتحدث عن الأشياء الغريبة. البعض يتوقع أنه راح يكون واحد من DLCات أو الإضافات عنه، ما يدرى والله.
The ballroom would be the stage of a key scene in the play.
والله هذه مفيدة، بس ما أدري هل بتطلع لي الأشياء الجديدة بعد المقاطع وهذه. نجرب. كذا يمكن ما تحتاج الخريطة اللي يعطيك إياها الشرطي.
My writing was affecting reality.
مش المفروض يطلع مشهد أو شيء؟ هذا جديد ولا قديم؟ أنا أظن الغرفة هذه سحبت عليها ما رحتها. 219 ولا تغيرت والله ما أذكر. أظن هاي تغيير جديد، لأني ما أتذكر أن الغرفة تغيرت مرتين. 200 وكم؟ 19 202.
It could not be opened on this side.
والحل اثنين واثنين. مئتين 19 200. كم من خلال غرفة 219. اوكي الغرفة هذه من قبل اظن. والله يمكن كان من اول موجود بس انا فهي.
This is where they gathered before the play. This is where it began. Another vision, another idea.
Why set up a play in a hotel? Why this hotel?
Because the rent is cheap? No. The ocean view was perfect for this. It's said to be haunted. Dark stories about murder, death, suicide. Supposedly, an actual cult once performed an unspeakable ritual to summon something in the ballroom. Did we summon the same thing? Tapped into something horrifying? It seemed like it was part of the play, but it wasn't. Does that sound crazy?
You don't want to ask me about crazy, kid.
A haunted hotel. Yes. That's a trope for a reason.
انا مدري ليش ما عاد يسوي ريلود من نفسه يعني. شوف الحين ما يرضى يسوي ريلود.
The cult in the play was called the Cult of the Tree. With their deer masks, they were the backwoods echo of the cult of the words urban horror. I recognized my writer's room on the stage. I almost dreaded the ideas this would conjure up.
تقليد غرفة الكاتب. الدرايش.
Nice set you got here. What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the cult mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
Mm-hmm. And who was this mystery celebrity? Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you, but turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that. This thread would create something terrible in the scene, but it's what the story needed. This is not my writing. This is Scratch mocking me.
في غرفته سيؤذيها. الأغنية اللي ألفها تور جد ساقع عشان يعتذر لأمها. الفرق بين شعار ذيلا وشعار جماعة الشجرة أن المثلثين فوق بعض بينما ذيلا جنب بعض. حلو انك تشوف اختلاف المشاهد.
This was the devil's path up the staircase was draped in blood.
طوفوني على الذين. يا مجانين يا لقص. ما يبي يعبي. توكل. سبحان الله الحين سوى ريلود. الغباء انا ما اتحمله صراحة. هذا مشهد قديم بس أنا فاتني أول مرة. Just right. يعني قصدي انه يجيبها بالمضبوط. رصاص. رصاص شنو هذا؟ فيرجان. اوكي. في خريطة ما في شيء. هذا لكو أظن يطلع بعدين مش الحين.
I felt the presence of a new idea here.
Mr. Scratch, if that's who the actor playing the devil was, had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception got me a room number. 666. He had requested that room, specifically. The devil had a sense of humor. Or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the play, and always in character.
أذكر إذا في شيء ولا هنا ولا لا. سكر كله.
Scratch had been here. I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
Let's talk. Okay. Let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady. Oh, it was an honor to get to work with her. A grand dame for sure. She went back a long time. Kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play. The muse.
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery. And all leading up to him meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her. He had only joined the play to get to her.
To murder her.
Not you again. Shit. Get away! Get away! Get the fuck away from me! I had to reach the light ahead to hide from the dark presence. The dark presence had come for me. Drawn to the story I was writing as it grew darker.
طبعا اللي قاعد يصير ان آلان قاعد يكتب من غرفته القصة. من خلال القصة قاعد يطلع هو مش بجسمه، بس يعني تقدر تقول بروحه أو شيء كذا، يسمونه بروجكشن. فهو قاعد يطلع بروحه وبالبروجكشن هذا قاعد يعيش اللحظات هذه. لذلك حتى لو مات فالكاتب الأصلي ما يموت أصلا. لذلك كان المضرب قاعد يهاجمه أكثر من مرة، مع ذلك ما قاعد يتحكم فيه أو إنه يأثر عليه. ليش؟ لأنه ما قاعد يهاجم الأصلي. يمكن تقريبا في الأخير اللي قدر يوصل للأصلي أظن يعني. طبعا موضوع البروجكشن هم قالوا عنه يعني. حتى دور قال هالشيء.
I had changed the story, and with that, the dark place changed.
Wake.
أبي أشيك شيء بس.
Wake.
أيوه.
I've had enough of that freaking gumshoe dick asking too many freaking questions. Not letting us proper police take care of it.
This is our chance to make.
طبعا ذيل الممثلين اللي يمثلون دور الشرطيين راح يظهروا في الجزء الأخير. يوم يكونوا معلقين القناع مال الغزال فوقهم.
Dear friends with many names. The way I see it, it was a lone nut job. A junkie out of his mind on some fancy new designer drug.
Open and shut case. All we gotta do now is dump the evidence from room 108 in the usual place in the alley.
دائما في أشياء متشابهة يعني. وهم تخلصوا من دليل الجريمة اللي سووها في الواقع داخل البير. وهنا في الزقاق أظنها أنها نمر عليه بعد في وراء المسرح أو السينما. في الفتحة الصغيرة أظن هذاك بغيرها. في المكان اللي وراء السينما اللي فيه سيارة شرطة وكذا، في واحد انتحر، كان فيه كذا فتحة صغيرة تحت وتسمع صرخة فيها، فأظن والله أعلم أن هذه الجثة اللي رموها هو الدليل.
This was the murder site. There was a record at the bottom of the bathtub, beneath the body. Somehow it was important.
طبعا هنا هذه سنثيا أو مؤدية الدور معنى أصح في المسرحية. وهنا آلان بيمسك الشريط أو الريكورد، أيضا راح يتحول إلى العالم الحقيقي. لكن متى لما ساقت قاتل هذه سينثيا، فهو بيكون القتال الثالث لها، لكن بالنسبة لآلان هي الجريمة الثانية.
Another step. Somehow I was closer to home, closer than ever before. It's you again. The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Are I still trapped? The clicker. We can...
You know about the clicker? It can help us. I destroyed the dark presence with it last time. You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. I have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find Return. I need to get back to my apartment. I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
The story. You can do that. You can write out...
It lasted only for a moment, like two planets passing in orbit. Saga Anderson was helping me go deeper, closer to escape. Somehow, I had to trust her. Parliament Tower. I had to get back to my apartment, my study. I had to find the manuscript of Return.
طيب يا جماعة، ننهي حلقتنا لهذا اليوم هنا. إن شاء الله نواصل المرة الجاية مع ساقا. بحاول نحول لساقا إذا قدرت. يمكن الغرفة اللي برا نقدر نحول فيها. فنشوفكم إن شاء الله في الحلقة الجاية، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.